Okay, now we will see the reactions, chemical reactions of alcohols. We know that we can write alcohol like ROH, or we can write it ROH. Okay, this is the alkyl group and this is the hydroxyl group. Alcohols involve the reactions in which the cleavage of O and H, that is oxygen and hydrogen bond, is involved, and another type of reaction cleavage is there, that is in which the cleavage of this carbon and oxygen bond is involved. Now we will see the example of cleavage of OH bond. Okay, the alcohols, this is the example of one, cleavage of OH bond. Okay, the alcohols react with electropositive metals. Which are the electropositive metals? Like sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium. The alcohols react with the electropositive metals, giving you the alkoxide. What is the product? They give alkoxide. Okay, now we will see the reaction, how it occurs. You know that any electropositive metal, we need to balance it. So how many molecules of an alcohol we will use? 2 molecules of an alcohol and 2 molecules of an electropositive metal. Okay, now we are going through the reaction cleavage between oxygen and hydrogen bond. So for our convenience, we will write this as ROH plus sodium, that will give you an alkoxide. Now we will balance the reaction. Alkoxide we are getting is RONA. So now we are left with 2 hydrogen, that is with the liberation of the hydrogen we will get an alkoxide when the alcohols undergo the cleavage between OH in presence of the electropositive metal. You can see the example, 2CH3OH plus twice Na, it will give you 2CH3ONa plus H2, or same we can go for 2 molecules of C2H5OH plus twice Na, giving you 2 molecules of C2H5ONa, and with the liberation of hydrogen. Okay, which alcohol this is? Ethyl alcohol with sodium metal. It is giving you which alkoxide? Sodium. C2H5 is ethyl, so ethoxide, sodium ethoxide with the liberation of hydrogen. Is it clear? These are the examples of cleavage of bond OH. Okay, now we will go for the second type, that is the reactions involving the cleavage of carbon oxygen bond. Okay, in this case we have many reactions. We are taking only one example. Esterification reaction is also there, in which this kind of cleavage is involved. Okay, now we will go for the second type, in which we are going to consider the example of the alkyl halide. Not call it as alkyl halide, it is the hydrogen halide. Okay, this X may be chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine. Okay, so when the alcohol is reacted with an hydrogen halide, it will give you, on heating, it will give you an alkyl halide with the liberation of the water molecule. So what is this? This is an alcohol in presence of the hydrogen halide. On heating, it will give you an alkyl halide. Is it clear? Okay, this is the general reaction. We can consider the example of, suppose we are going to consider HCl, that is H, and Cl, that is the X. The reaction of ethyl alcohol, CH3, CH2OH, okay, CH3, CH2OH, when treated with hydrogen chloride and when it is heated in presence of the anhydrous ZnCl2, ethyl alcohol in presence of hydrogen chloride, that is HCl, when heated in presence of zinc chloride, what we are going to get? We are supposed to get one alkyl halide. Which alkyl halide will get? C. CH3, CH2, Cl with the liberation of a water molecule. Is it clear? So the reactions which involve the cleavage of carbon and oxygen bond, you can see here clearly, cleavage of carbon and oxygen bond, okay, H. So you are left with CH3, CH2, Cl, that is ethyl alkoxide. This alkoxide is which? As we are using chlorine, this is ethyl chloride. Is it clear to all of you? Okay, there are many reactions involving the cleavage of CO bond. Now we will see hydrogen bonding in alcohols. What is meant by the hydrogen bond? It is the force of attraction between the most electronegative atom of one molecule and hydrogen atom of the same or the other molecule, that is known as a hydrogen bond. Okay, what thing is responsible for the formation of this hydrogen bonding? It is the polar nature of the OH bond. You know that oxygen is carrying partial electronegative charge and hydrogen is carrying partial positive charge. The polar nature of this OH bond in the alcohol is responsible for the formation of the hydrogen bond. Okay, we will see the example of hydrogen bond in alcohols as well as the hydrogen bond with water. See, ROH, this is one alcohol unit. HOR, this is another alcohol unit. There is a formation of a bond between the partial negative oxygen and partial positive hydrogen. This is called as the hydrogen bond. Similarly, in case of the hydrogen bond with water, this is the alcohol unit, this is the unit water. Okay, now that oxygen carrying partial negative charge, hydrogen carrying partial positive charge, and this is called as the hydrogen bond. And this hydrogen bond is called to be formed in the intramolecular. This is an intramolecular hydrogen bonding, whereas this is the intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Okay, intermolecular, and this is the intramolecular. The length of this hydrogen bond, the hydrogen bond formed, is near about 0.15 to 0.2 mm, and the strength is near about 4 to 5 kilocalories. It is very small, but it is not insignificant. Okay, then why this hydrogen bond is, this hydrogen bond is responsible for the solubility of the alcohols in water. Like you can say that when there are less number of carbon atoms, these alcohols are very easily soluble in water. But as the number of carbon atoms goes on increasing, the carbon atom which is in the chain, the number of carbon atom goes on increasing, the solubility of the alcohol in the water goes on decreasing. Okay, and also this is responsible for the higher boiling point of the alcohol, which is the same is responsible for the low solubility of alcohol in the water. Okay.